What is up, math superstars? In this edition of Mr. Peterson Presents, I'm bringing to you all the information you need to know about ballpark conversions. So in the previous video, we talked about how to do the conversions exactly. In this video, we're talking about the conversions that you're going to need to know and to memorize, but in a ballpark kind of way. And so you're going to memorize it's pretty close to or about. We'll use that kind of language when we deal with these conversions. So when we deal with units of length, we're going to give you the ballpark conversions here. And so we can say that 1 inch is about 2.5 centimeters. So you can see we have like a squiggly equal sign. That means it's pretty close to, we're doing an estimate here. We say that 1 foot, that's pretty close to 30 centimeters. 1 mile is pretty close to 1.5. You can also say 1.6 if you wanted to, but we're estimating, so it's okay here. A meter is about a yard. We know that a meter is a little bit longer, so we're estimating again. So we say a meter is a little bit closer to 40 inches. And a kilometer is a little more than a half mile. So these are the different ballpark conversions we're going to use here for units of length. And so on things like the quizzes and the tests, what you'll be asked is some of them will be ballpark questions, some of them will be exact. And so if it's exact, it will give you the conversion. But if it's ballpark, you'll have to know about what the measurements are. So now we have units of capacity or volume. This one's always fun here because we have our little soda bottle with 2 liters, and so liters is the metric, converted to about 67.6 fluid ounces. So once again, in America, it's one of the few things that we deal with metric. We use metric when we drink our soda. And so we can say that 1 fluid ounce, that's about 30 milliliters. 1 quart is about 1 liter. We know the quart is a little less than a liter, but we're estimating here. And 1 gallon is pretty close to 4 liters. So now we're dealing with units of mass. How much matter does something contain here? So we know that 1 ounce, it's really kind of close to 28 grams. 1 kilogram is pretty close to 2 pounds. And 1 pound is pretty close to 450 grams. So units of temperature. So a lot of times the thermometers deal with Celsius and Fahrenheit, but it's also kind of cool if you have an iPhone, you can also change your weather app to be in Celsius. So you can check that out. You can tell that obviously it's really cold or really hot, but make sure that you know which units you're dealing with. So water freezes, we know that water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit, but that's the same as 0 degrees Celsius. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, that's the same as 212 degrees Fahrenheit. So our typical room temperature, we like it at a cozy 70 degrees Fahrenheit. That's also going to be a cozy 20 degrees Celsius. And our normal body temperature, so when you're healthy and living, is about 98 degrees Fahrenheit. Your normal living body temperature, you can say that's pretty close to 37 degrees Celsius. So these are the ballpark conversions that you're going to be asked to know about. So these are the ones that you can make a Quizlet with and make little flashcards to try to remember the ballpark conversions. And so for the class, what we're going to ask you to do is you can use your notes for the ballpark, but really kind of get a good feel for how to convert between metric and customary using these ballpark conversions.